on MIA lately, but that's because my husband got stationed in Colorado and now we are moving here. We decided to move over here, get the kids situated in school and everything and daycare, and I'm just gonna go to school over here and finish. So I love it out here. We moved from the Bay Area, California. I miss it over there, but it was getting boring to me. I wanted something new. I pretty much lived there all my life, and now I was just ready to go. So we're here in Colorado, which is, we could have been somewhere else, but here it's just so beautiful. It's sunny and it's snowing and it's just so beautiful, and it's like a lot of sunshine. It's just like the movies, and where it's sunny, there's snow everywhere, and it's all sunny and stuff. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about cosmetology school, beauty school program, hunting. I want to make sure you guys find the right school. Don't make the same mistake that I did, because I just jumped on the gun and went to the first school that offered a beauty school, or the cosmetology program. Don't do that. Make sure you do your homework. Go online, check all the ones that are local, and as well as the ones that are far enough to where you can commute, where you're comfortable in driving. Make sure you get their numbers, visit them, schedule tours, and ask all the questions over there. And make sure you ask questions even though you think they're dumb. Ask them anyway. I know some girls are just like, when working on clients, when you're working on the floor, can you accept tips? That's not a dumb question. Just stuff like that. So when it comes down to your education, nothing is a dumb question. Just remember that. You want to pick a program that fits your schedule. They have AM and PM classes. They have weekend classes. They have weekday classes. Their schedule is there's so many people that has a diverse schedule. You just make sure you pick one that fits your schedule. Some parents work during the day, and so they want to go to school at night. Just make sure it works your schedule. Pick a program that's worth your money. Check their student brochure, whatever, when you go visit. Check for all their fees, their tuition. Make sure you're getting your money's worth. You want to make sure you're not going to a school that just wants to take your money and hurry up, learn whatever you gotta learn, and bounce out the door. Don't do that, because some schools do that. They want to take your money. They just want to teach you whatever they're comfortable in teaching you, and head out the door. Don't do that. Make sure they're very good at what they're doing. Alright? Some questions to consider asking if you go over there and you just don't know what to ask. Some questions, these are very important. Ask them. Sorry, I wrote it down. That's why I'm looking at my paper here. Ask how long the teacher's been there. You want a good foundation of teachers. You don't want one that has been coming and going, because if that happens, if you see teachers that are coming and going, chances are it's going to be really confusing, because teachers tend to teach differently, and they do, and some teachers, when it comes down to it, it all falls on your state board exam when you get your license. And some teachers will tell you, this is what state board exam wants to see. This is how to do it. And then another one might say, no, this is how you do it. This is how state board exam wants you to, what they want you to do. You see my baby in the side? Just like crawl. She used to army crawl, now she's like really crawling. Okay, so make sure they have a good foundation of teachers. Another thing is what the program consists of. Make sure it's what the license of cosmetology. I forgot what it is. What the government is required for you to do. What classes you need to take and all that. Make sure they're doing all that. Another thing. This is very, 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 very important, so write this down. You want to ask them, what is the percentage of your graduated students pass the state board exam? You want that percentage. The reason for that is you want to make sure they're doing their job. You want to make sure when you're paying them to teach you that they're going over, that when you're ready to take the board exam, you're ready. And that's what you want to see. And the thing is, I don't know how a lot of schools do it, but a lot of schools, they will pay for your first state board exam, and then if you fail it, you have to pay for it. And then you got, and then you have to, you need your model, and you need your kit, and some people rent a kit. Maybe they'll teach it, all of that, when you go to school, but all of that consists of money. And you want to make sure the first time you pass your state board exam, because I don't want nothing else coming out your pocket, because you could do a lot more things with that money. Another thing to ask them is if they do shows, extra fun stuff, go to expos, go to hair shows. You want to make sure, because it's not all about teaching. You want to know, you want to see what else is out there, and you want to show off your skills, see what other extracurricular stuff they do. So that's another important thing. Another thing is, when you go over there, make sure you check their professionalism. You want to be professional when you really go out in the real world. If they're not professional, I don't know how to explain it, but they should have a really good business program where they should teach you business ethics and stuff like that. If they don't look professional, it's not going to help you in the real world. You need to be professional. So make sure you check their business ethics and all that stuff, that they're clean and everything, because they're teaching you all this stuff. They're teaching you, if they're showing you it's okay to be messy, it's okay not to be professional, then that's not the way to go. So I'm just putting it out there. One more thing I wanted to talk about is product-owned schools and non-product-owned schools. Product-owned schools are like Paul Mitchell, Redken, Toning Guy, which I think does Bedhead, and all that. Product-owned schools has its pros and cons. The pros are Jenna. She's being so bad. Come here. Come on. She's so crazy. Come on, sweetie girl. You see how she's on me calling? Okay, let me hurry up. So, product-owned schools. Say hi, everyone. Say hi. She's been running around. I just let her run around all day so she could go to sleep later. So product-owned schools has its pros and cons. Pros are it's been around for a long time. They know what they're doing. They're in the industry. They're so popular, and they want to teach you their ethics, their own curriculum, and that's what they do. And they're very good. But the cons are with that is that you're only learning their products. You're only learning their products, which sucks, because when you go out in the real world, when you're doing, when you have your own salon, there's going to be so many different products out there that are really good for certain clients, or really good for the hair, and you want to be a well-rounded hairstylist, a cosmetologist. So just be mindful of that, because product-owned, sometimes they could have really good hair coloring, something, and then they don't have a really good shampoo, conditioner kind of thing, or reconstructing something. So just be mindful of what the pros are for product-owned and what the cons are for product-owned. Non-product-owned schools are just regular salon, academy, or something like that. That is not product owned, and when you look at their shelf, their product shelf, everything is just so diverse. So you make sure, I would refer I would prefer a non-product owned so that I could get my hands on, different products, try different products, what they do, what it's like, and all that. So I'm running out of time. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help. So you guys have a good day. Bye.